Hello! Welcome back to my channel. This is Colton with Bear Scare Beauty, back again. And I got my brows glued down because we're gonna make mistakes. I also have a hat on because I got a haircut, but I can't really do what I'm about to do with my hair flippity-flopping about. Yeah, follow me here, subscribe, hit the bell, it'd mean a lot. Leave a comment down below, that'd mean even more. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, Bear Scare Beauty, same way it's spelled here. I've been streaming 10 p.m. to midnight Pacific time on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's been pretty fun. Makeup and games, because I'm a gamer. I've had a lot of caffeine. I'm a little excited. So, mother, Trixie Mattel, Trixie, Brian, they released a video of them doing a full face of Elf, whatever. I watched it because I stan Trixie and Katya. Love, sometimes just like watching their videos kind of gets me through the day because it makes me laugh. And I need that sweet, sweet, sweet dopamine most of the time. I have some right here, but it's not enough sometimes. Oh, there go my paw. Cheers to Miss Martle. Smells like rubbing alcohol. It's never a good sign when you take your vodka out of the freezer and it's thick. Or is that means it's mostly water? Whatever, cheers. Pouring one out for the homos. Not bad. New Amsterdam's pretty good. We're gonna hop into it. Got these bad boys done. I'm gonna take the Good Molecules silicone-free primer. I think I talked about this in another video. I did not realize that this brand is so affordable because it's in Sephora. And, you know, just anything in Sephora I feel like is, I don't know, it's either like rich old lady bullshit or like rich daddy's money bullshit, you know? Like, come on, where's that character at? Where's your trailer trash section? Even though I know it's called CVS, that's fine, but she does like the top of her face first. I'm gonna use the good old NYX Wet n Wild Photo Focus. I'm not using that hateful Hourglass foundation because I need something that's going to work. It doesn't even need to look good, but it just needs to work, and that just does not work. I also wore all black today, like I normally do, and I feel like that was a mistake because there's going to be a lot of powder. It's a magnetic closure, and I can't get into it. Oh my god! Okay, now unfortunately, I am going to have to go over my forehead, which I try very hard not to foundation up my forehead because it looks terrible. She uses a sponge. We're doing it. We're recreating it. Oh, going over the eyes, which is going to be a mistake. And this is why I don't use sponges. Busting into my handy-dandy Delium tools that never let me down. Angled kabuki brush. I'm going to have to default back to the video to look a couple of times because like the way that they use concealer is borderline criminal, but also not unlike every beauty guru circa 2016. So like, and again, all the beauty gurus got their makeup shit from drag queens, so who's at fault really? I forgot what it looks like to look at yourself when you're really caking foundation on. Like you're trying to hide your face from God. I'll use the Warrior 2 from Juvia's Place because I feel like this is just like Trixie's basic go-to look, right? Gonna take a Yodit, I don't know. And we're gonna start working on the eye. I'm gonna lay out the liner first because that feels like something a smart person would do. And like I need to channel my gifted childhood days, which just means I'm depressed now, but I really need to channel that. So from like here to like here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I am trying to like adjust it for my face because I have a slimmer, feminine face. But also I have this caveman brow and like shad jaw, so I should have shaved for... Alright, well, I buzzed I'm not going full freshly shaven for this because I didn't want to. All right, depression, let's get sickening. All right, I'm gonna take a little blending brush that I haven't cleaned in a week, cause it's my face, and I'll abuse it the way I want. Yodit, again. Now, whenever I watch her do makeup, it's like she hates her face, and I don't get it. Yeah, no, it's just like aggressive scrubbing and like, I mean, I know they call it beating your face, but calm down. No, I'm getting off track. No. Liner first. This is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I love this liner. It's pretty good. Okay, so it's from like right here to like right here, but it like curves up. Okay. And then, okay, and then it just like connects. There we go. Now we're gonna say they're even. So while I was streaming, I got somebody that came in and then they subscribed to me and they were like, yeah, you just have such a positive personality. I'm looking at myself in my far away mirror now and I'm... Sure, okay, well, now we're gonna take that brown, and they kind of go like up where it looks like their brow is, and then back, and it kind of blends in with the liner. So that's what we're gonna do. By the way, Trixie, if you ever watch this, I doubt you will. The wig that I'm going to put on at the end is not representative of anything. I am not a hair gay, and I understand that you're an understander and proponent of making do with what you have. So that's what I'm doing. I'm making do with what I have. Okay, so I've kind of etch-a-sketched that on my face. I'll have to blend it out a little later with a different powder, but now I'm gonna go into the deeper browns. Once again, using a brush that I haven't cleaned in like a week, and this is Kafuru. It's, Jesus Christ. It's this one right here. And now, I mean, yeah, so for the eyebrow area, the patting motion really is what you want to do, because otherwise you just end up picking up all the hairs, which is not exactly what we're looking. Yeah, so for anybody who is a fellow gamer down in the comments, if y'all have been playing Cyberpunk 2077 like I have, let me know what you think. The bugs that I've run into have not been monumental or game-breaking, which apparently lucky me, but holy shit, Johnny Silverhand is the most grating goddamn anti-hero I have ever... Oh my god. Oh my god. It's like the one thing in the game that's keeping me from like truly enjoying it, because every time you think he's about to have a redeemable moment, he just backs it up again by being a total asshole. It's like, wow, okay, cool, like they tried to give you a character arc or something, but like also not really, because the entire time you're just being a massive shitheel and like full-on working against your... Okay, spoiler alert, cover your ears until this timestamp pops up. Anyways, there's a part where you're like trying to essentially win like independence for sex workers from mega corporations, and like at the beginning of the game, Johnny like commits a terror attack against a mega corporation because the mega corporations are essentially enslaving Night City and blah 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 blah, all this shit. If you're familiar with any type of cyberpunk lore, you'll understand, right? So you're like trying to win independence for them, and the entire time he's like, oh, fuck these whores. What, now you're helping these street-walking sluts? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, guy, isn't that like, we're, okay, yeah, we're helping them win independence from the megacorps that you yourself committed a terror attack against because you thought that they were destroying the city and at one point literally coming after the souls of the inhabitants. So it's like, well, yeah, my dude. Okay, I got the top kinda done. I'm gonna move on to the bottom and then I'll finish up with black. The bottom's interesting. So it goes straight from the liner down to like right here. So I'm gonna kind of outline it with that less intense brown. Brown. I don't know why I just said that so goddamn weird. And then it kind of wraps up around into the liner. Yeah, that's a pretty decent wraparound job. That's a pretty decent wrap job. That's like an HJ. Hey man, a job's a job. That's another like really cool and like interesting thing about this. Well, I guess not really interesting thing or cool thing, but it is interesting to see in like the cyberpunk universe, because cyberpunk's been around for a very long time, right? Like it originated as like a D&D type of campaign, but it's really interesting to see like the realization of a world where sex is so highly commodified and body augmentation and modified is so readily available and like socially accepted that like gender and sexuality kind of get transcended and don't really mean anything anymore, because it's like, yeah, okay, it's a fucking lady with a ginormous horse cock, but they identify as a lady, or like, you know, they identify as agender and they have several dicks on each hand, or, you know, every orifice in their body has been replaced with a vagina. It's like, it truly does not matter, and then sex is like the ultimate commodity because it's legal to sell, and so it literally just turns into like, yeah, it's a living. And then the idea of like dolls or doll mods, which is like these people that get chips implanted into them, so anytime a customer wants to purchase their services, they go into doll mode, which is like they turn into basically a living doll. Their mind and memory switches off and they just become the ultimate fulfillment of your fantasy. So it's really interesting and kind of cool. There's like a little side conversation in 2077 you can stumble upon where this guy is like, okay, so you get a plastic sex doll and you bring it home and your wife catches you in that. Are you cheating on her? No, because it's a plastic sex doll. So why are dolls any different? Because by their own volition, they've turned into something not human when, you know, they're entertaining you for sexual acts because their mind is gone and they've literally turned themselves into a toy that you just get to enjoy. So it's this, once again, it's a really interesting world where like sex as a commodity has turned it into such like a non-issue. I enjoy that like, not really moral dilemma, because I have no qualms against sex workers or people that do pornography. I think all that should be legal because there's no real reason it's not. Anyways, it's just interesting to see a world where like that's been realized and it still leads to these strange like human dilemmas, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye real quick. I did actually add the black. So I'm actually just taking a little clean bullet brush and I'm just trying to make sure that all the edges are kind of smooth, because the black that I used is one of those weird ones. It's not exactly the blackest black. It kind of blends out to be a like a really deep gray. So I just want to make sure that it's really blended in the brows. And then also, you know, kind of the under eye, just to make sure everything is nice and blended. It's relatively symmetrical, but if you watch my channel, you know that my face is super asymmetrical, so like... I don't know if you can see that, but this black kicks up so much. Let me try to smooth the forehead out again a little bit, even though I think that's gonna be a lost cause. I'm gonna use my little Makeup Geek palette that I built for eyebrows and suffer immensely. Eyebrow brush, and God, I'm just going to pray. I'm just going to pray. So, okay, so, God, their eyebrow is like, starts here and ends like where do you end? A little dot, right? It's almost like a 110-degree angle, so it's like, trying to like carve out a goddamn Trixie brow on my Crypt Keeper forehead. Oh boy, we're gonna have to try to recreate the, you know, I'm gonna do one, we're gonna go one at a time here. I'm gonna do you proud. So I'm gonna fill in the tail with the deeper color, and then I'm gonna do like hair strokes up front. We're just gonna ombre this little lady and, you know, hope for the best. Yeah, whatever. That's a brow. I am gonna obviously clean it up like they do, but I gotta try to, oh God, I gotta try to match this. Okay, those brows are, a struggle, shall we say. But we're gonna clean it up, and it won't matter. Right? Yeah, right. Where did you go, Cover of Sins? Tarte Shape Tape. I don't like this concealer, but I think now, wowza. Okay, let's see if I can not fuck this up. Okay. Sure. Okay, not that bad. Not that bad? Not that bad. Not amazing, but not bad. Okay. I just the eyes by getting a little bit of concealer on them, but hey, you know, it can be fixed. And now we're gonna go on to real concealing. And you know, Trixie, honey, darling, my face is smaller than yours, so I have to use less concealer. This is serviceable. This is a serviceable Trixie look. Serviceable Tracy. I gotta do foundation on the rest of my face. It'll be fine. It's not like it's gonna not be cake covered in 30 cock-a-doodie seconds. I'm really working on swearing less on this channel, and I know that it's not going well because I know I've sworn a bunch in this video already. I've seen and done worse. Okay, I think it's time. I think it's time for contour. So I'm going to use the darkest contour in the ABH palette. So yeah, we are going full chocolate pudding halo, and of course we gotta cut off this rounded jawbone, cut off this chiseled jawbone, this chiseled for the gods jawbone that I was blessed with. Thanks God. All those molding incels out there are super jelly, and I love it. I love how I'm thanking God like I'm not a vehement atheist. Or borderline Satanist, you know.
Oh, my chin is so small. Borderline disappeared, oh my god.
Okay, so This jaw contour is a struggle for me. Because I already have such cut cheekbones. And I'm not saying that to like brag that I have cut cheekbones, but like, look at that. Look at her. Oh, Lady Red. Oh, God. Johnny, I know you'll also never see this, but seriously, condolences for Lady Red. Good God. Even though I know that was how many years ago? Is this the Tracy jawline? Yeah, we'll go with that. And you know, it'll be fine? Question mark? Okay. Just hurled my sponge into the void. Wowza. Taking that concealer brush again. I'm just trying to get it straight. Now, it'll do. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Excuse me as I monkey foot my sponge to myself. I don't really care that it was on the ground or touching my foot, because both of which are equally filthy, so... Still going on my face. Also, I mean, like, that's not the worst thing I've ever had on my face. And that's a pretty well-known fact here. It's okay. It's not as cut as her, like, it's not as straight as hers, I feel like, but I do have a slightly rounder face because I'm chubby right now. I'm honestly just dreading doing this fucking eyeliner. Let's do it. Let's just, I'm just gonna do the thing. Just connecting the inner corner with the outer liner. This is the whitest thing that I have right now. It's the e.l.f. Putty Primer in white. So I'm really living on a prayer here with this, that it's gonna be white enough to cover everything. It's gonna have to do. It's not the worst, not the best. It's good enough. It's good enough for me. We're gonna contour the nose. I'm gonna take the slightly lighter contour. This is actually like my normal contour shade. And we're gonna really cut my already tiny little baby nose down to size. She doesn't really contour her nostrils, does she? Just like the bridge of her nose. So I'm really gonna try to slim it down because once again, I already have this tiny little face. Is this tiny enough? Like, I feel like I need to go smaller because, like, I feel like in order for this makeup to really work, you really have to play with those, like, harsh lines and angles. So I think I really need to go smaller. Yeah, it is chocolate pudding though. She does say put that white line in that chocolate pudding, and she's not wrong. More of my beloathed tit ship tip. Are we there? Is this Trixie? Oh. I'm kind of there. I'm kind of serving. I'm not gonna lie. This is just straight up Wet n Wild black face paint that I keep around from like Halloween and stuff. She's about to get her time to shine. It is sink or swim, baby. That'll do. Damn, this is like black. I'm cool. So we're back with this. I am gonna like use some of this white because it just, I'm gonna use this to re-whiten some of that white. That is white. Ignore me as I drop everything. The black's f***ing with me a little bit there, but that's just... I am gonna take a little bit of that white again, and I'm just gonna use it with a sponge to like really highlight, like just... There we go. There we go. Really give me that contoured look. I'm actually just gonna powder my face real quick. I'm gonna use the Inglot. I'm gonna use the banana powder. I know it's not like a normal powder you would set drag with or whatever, but I don't have access to my RCMA color powder because it's over there, and I would have to climb across the literal war zone to get to it. So we're just gonna do this, and it's gonna work. See, it's working. It's working already. Gonna contour. Gonna use some deeper contour. I'm going to use a postcard from a company I can't show. No, those are like trading cards. I'm gonna collect those. I'm gonna use a birthday card with a bear on it. Take a big fluffy brush. You know, not bad, not bad. And then just some, you know, around. Yeah, that's not bad. On the cheeks, that's what keeps falling. To my little gobble that's forming. Ugh. Okay, I mean, like, I think I kind of turned this out. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of popped. I'm just throw some mascara on. I am gonna take some of that black shadow and kind of set my eyelid because, as I said it would, everything is creasing like you would not believe. I'm not disappointed in this. Hopefully Tracy sees this and is like, okay sis, you popped. You popped. That popped severely. Yeah, I hated that. I think I'm lips and then I'm done. So I've just got a NYX lip liner in burgundy. I honestly don't know how this lip combo is gonna go, but she goes like down and then across, so we're gonna... Okay. So that's gonna be our lip line. We got us a pink, we got us a hot, hot fuchsia pink. This is a Pink Lust and the Liquid Suedes from NYX. Watch, I've created my own lip line and I'm still gonna butcher it. Don't you die on me, you piece of shit. I feel insane. I look crazier than usual. I'm going to get the most disappointing wig you've ever seen on, and I'll be right back. All right, well, I am back with a hateful wig on, styled by yours truly. As I said, I am not a hair gay, and so, I mean, like, Trixie's look are always a little more like backwoods Barbie, whereas this is a little more like trailer park hooker from Jersey. You feel, oh, she's springy at least. Let me bring you guys in. Oh, little face toy here. I think I don't know, the eyes are not the best. I think I got a little too carried away with the black, maybe? I don't know, they're not the worst though. I definitely needed a better white. I think I more or less nailed the contour. It's not as dark as hers, but I don't generally use as deep of powders most of the time. I do have a couple really dark ones over my kit, but you know, actually, hold on. I'll add more blush, and actually, I'm gonna use Abby. That might be dark. It might be a little insane, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean, it definitely showed up to do its job. Holy shit. Yeah, that is a much deeper contour. Okay, and I mean, so, in true Trixie fashion, you don't see 80% of it with the wig on anyways. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna use Zane. It's just, this has to be, this is Trixie. This is right up her alley. I already used Coral Cove from Milani. Oh. You know what? The Coral Cove was a little too subtle. I get it. I get it now. And I mean, like, so obviously, aside from this hair, I've borrowed some of Trixie's aesthetic for Madge, the character that I use, one of my 2 drag personas. I get it though. For whatever reason, the blush just like suddenly absolutely makes it. I get it. I totally get it. Anyways, Miss Martle, if you end up watching this, I hope I didn't disappoint. Thank you guys so much if you watched all the way to the end. Once again, Bear Scare Beauty. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch. And here, same way it's spelled. Hopefully I'll have more glorious content for 2021. My goal is to hit 100, sorry, I'm just kind of like feeling myself. This wig is cheap, it's used, it's disgusting, but I'm kind of feeling it. It's used and disgusting, just like me. Anyways, my goal for 2021 is 100 subscribers. It'd mean a lot if you get me there. This wig is shedding like you would not believe. I don't even think you can see that on camera, but it's pretty fucking bad, so I'm gonna have to vacuum after this. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I hope you have a good day, week, month, or year. Bye.